Like the video and subscribe right now, and Sleep Doggo will help you fall asleep. I wish her the best. I'm more concerned about her health, and I'm glad she's alive, because she's young and looks like a nice person, and loving daughter to her dad, but those are some amazing boobs. This is the worst ducking movie I've ever seen, oh my god. It's my favorite movie ever. Now I think we should breed, and ask our child what they think. What the duck did you just say to me? Johnny Sins to the rescue. Where are the morals? Where's the humanity? Where is the link? Plus size. 5 feet 11. If you white, it's an automatic no. If you Hispanic, it's an a maybe. If you black, it's an automatic yes. White privilege. Haven't black people suffered enough? Bruh, why the duck did my school bus just play pumped up kicks? Pre-game lobby music. You know it's funny, there's hundreds of porn videos of white girls calling black guys the N-word, but I've never seen one of a white guy saying it to a black girl. Put me in, coach. About to put the cock in cockroach. The Warner Bros. Lot is currently on fire. The Oppenheimer marketing team is going crazy. Neymar Jr. An Atletico Madrid. Your username is the reason you were put into jail. What did you do? I love my cat. Why am I in jail? You loved it a little too much, Shane Dawson. What kind of person are you? Try to outlast the nausea. Except that you have to throw up. I vomit and swallow again. I like the acid taste. Parents of Reddit, how often do you think your child is masturbating when it's in their room locked? Not often enough. Ayo. What the duck? This reminds me of the green text of the guy who really liked the movie Predator as a kid, so he made his username XX the child predator XX when he was little. If having Shreks with an animal was normal, what animal would you have Shreks with, and why? Nice try, Mr. FBI agent. It's not like I'm dumb enough to tell you I want to duck a female centaur. Oh duck. Julia Fox shows off a life-sized body bag purse. Only white people can pull this shit. Let a black brother pull this. I want to see something. Name one character who could beat Captain America. Go ahead. I'll wait. Captain Vietnam. Before meth I had a daughter. Now I have a prostitute. Even if you pay her, it's still incest, you sick bastard. Titanic will be added back to Netflix on July 1st. Featuring 5 new characters. Don't take your diaper off, just move it to the side. That's enough Reddit for one existence. For beginners? Does that imply there's competitive dildos? I hope so. If you were revamping the human body and were to give boobs an actual useful function instead of just Shrek's appeal, what would you have them do? I have nipples, could you milk me, Greg? We can try. Okay, so basically sleeping nude is heavenly, and if you haven't tried it, you most definitely should. Like, I know it sounds weird, but it is so freeing, and once you go back to clothes sleeping it feels really weird. What if a bug crawls up your meat? The duck you mean up. They're called cockroaches for a reason. I was down bad, so I invited a girl to my house. I purposely made her eat stuff with garlic, so she would have to brush her teeth. I opened up the pipe so all her spit would pour into a cup I placed under the sink. I use that spit as mouthwash every night. My cousin broke his back and died trying to suck his own dick. Recommended. I bought a man for $800. I harvested his lung, kidney, and then the heart. I sold that man's organs to the same tribe that sold him to me for $2,100. Great game. Oh, the dread. The look of horror on every passenger's face when children and infants start boarding the plane. The true reason behind 9/11. Keep up the fantastic work, Spider. Yeah, duck mosquitoes. Don't duck them. Oh god, imagine a mosquito giving blowjob. He would bite it and it would itch so much, but you won't be able to scratch it. It would have cost you $0 to not write that. Humor me with something dark. You ever heard of reverse exorcism? It's when the devil tells the priest to exit the child's body. I like dark humor, but holy duck. It technically is a holy duck if you think about it. Honeybee venom kills cancer cells. If I get testicular cancer, I'm gonna teabag a honeybee's nest. Yeah, because humans are monkeys. Depends. What color humans? I had to do a double take on this comment and almost spit my Red Bull. I had a Japanese partner, and while she did moan, she did not sound like I was ducking a dolphin, baby mammal, or a tea kettle. Was her pussy censored? He is still trying to depixelate his dick. Vigorously flipped page. Nobody teaches when they have to open a new page in a book. Gynecologists after their shift. I can't stop farting. Recently I've upped my protein to 160 grams a day at 145 BW and I haven't been able to stop farting all day. It's getting to the point where I can't even take a dump because it hurts so much to wipe. Can you fart on me, bro? Exact same thought. Adding in Friends to almost anything can make it sound childlike. Stalin and Friends. Listerine strips. A hot item at school when they first came out. I would stick these to the tip of my penis and wait for it to dissolve. I would give the mintiest blowjobs. Will Mark Zuckerberg break into my house if I pirate games? Hi, I've heard reports of Mark Zuckerberg tracing people's Facebook account, breaking into people's houses, and killing them for pirating games. Is it worth the risk? Yes, and he might suck your dick too. The thought of that lizard tongue. Get out of my head. My parents divorced when I was 2 because dad got hooked on crystal meth. I didn't meet him until I was 5. Even then he's still an angry alcoholic who I can only take in very small doses. I think a dad transitioning and still being present as a loving parent is preferable. So your dad transitioned from meth to alcohol. What is this? Wrong answers only. Pleasure woofer. Yeah, that's what I call my dog. Acryl Angels Jesus. Can I West X Neon Genesis Evangelion. Second best Japan Germany collab. Your username is the reason you are in jail. What is it? I did 9/11. You know what? This one makes a lot of sense. Men in the morning when they have to pee down into the toilet. I'll let my boyfriend pee inside. What? What are the upsides of being a woman? I love having a Shrexy, sensual female body. Me too. Takes a lot of space up in the freezer though. Hey you. Stop watching hentai please. Double it and give it to the next person. Very good anti-car theft system. I would be too scared to get back into my own car. It's all fun and games until you come back and see that it's gone. Who took the Shrek's doll? My 4-year-old asked what happens when you drive over a stick of butter. I said, it'll flatten. He asked how I knew. And that's how we got here. So what I'm saying is when we have a hypothesis in this house, we test it. I'm also saying my wife is away. I hope he doesn't ask where babies come from then. 50 million people saw me in my underwear yesterday. Why do I have this much power? If this gets 50,000 likes, can I have the underwear you were wearing in the picture? I'll consider it. Here's a photo of my dad, mom and auntie. Mom is the one in black. Dad doesn't live with us anymore. Mom found it too hard to smile for the camera. Bro, so I bust a nut on my bed cause I didn't have my rag, and then my dad came to say goodnight and put his hand on my bed right in the nut spot, and I convinced him it was cream cause I was eating a dessert, and he said and licked his hands on what the duck. How do you guys feel about the fact that these two characters exist in the same universe? I don't know. Horny? Wrong answer. My horny ass couldn't own a guide dog. This tweet has been deleted. Men over 40 who have actually lost 30 plus pounds. How did you do it? Cancer. I don't recommend this. Who lives in a vodka bottle in the Black Sea? Comrade Squarepants. Hardworking, industrious, and loyal as he. Comrade Squarepants. So, apparently AI art is encountering a problem. There is so much AI art out there that the programs are now starting to pull from it. And AI art created through referencing AI art is yielding worse and worse results. So what you're telling me is that the AI art is inbreeding? Essentially yes, and we be getting the Habsburg jaw of images. She can hear colors. People have big ears. That's her insecurity. She might hear you. Lord, forgive me for what I'm about to do. Ass roll. Wait, what are you about to? Lord, forgive me for thinking about it. Wondered why my dog wouldn't come when I called him. Then I found this. Caught the dinner. Good boy. Bro needs to stop banging werewolves. That werewolf was worth it though. Please don't talk to me again. Raichu. Raichu used anti-Semitism. It was super effective against Pikachu. Curse comment. If Beethoven could hear this. If Beethoven could hear. What's the worst pet? Kids. What's the worst Shrek's advice someone has given you? A coworker told me this a long time ago. If you want to know if the girl has a STD, before you have Shreks with her, just squirt lemon juice on her pussy, and if she screams in pain then she has an STD. I never believed him. Went to space for a bit, then, I guess I'm dad now. You're welcome. Bro look. Frieza got natural lipstick, eyeliner, nail polish, manners, and thick thighs. I don't blame Yamcha, not gonna lie. I'd smash all my housemates if they said they were down. I wrote this. Aren't you living with your family? What's the wildest place you've masturbated in? Turn around. Oh, I don't want a big fuss of a funeral. I just want to be made into a set of decorative soaps. Imagine scrubbing your asshole with your dad. What a horrible day to be literate. PETA is probably the craziest charity out there. Probably. Name any other charity that kills 85 to 95% of its rescues. Make-A-Wish Foundation? I'm not a Shrek's worker, but I did run a bar opposite one of Edinburgh's infamous saunas. Sort of legal brothel the police turned a blind eye to. Anyway, the girls used to come into my bar once their shift was over for a well-earned drink, and so I got to know some of them pretty well. Inevitably conversation would turn to their clients' kinks. Two spring to mind. The high court judge who came in to be spanked and be told he needed to be punished. Not that exciting, but the one I can never forget was the peanut butter man. He would come in the day before with a massive bag of peanuts for his favorite girl and book an appointment the next day where the girl would shit on him and he would smear it all over himself saying I'm the peanut butter man over and over. I could never get that image out of my mind. For real. Featured comment. Niles C00 pet. Uncle, who did you vote for? Probably the other guy. Huh. Me. I voted for the wrong guy. Uncle, my wrong guy or your wrong guy? Wait. Confused screaming.